All right, let's see. I think I got my Christmas shopping done. I got a gift for Blah 3. I got a gift for Dave. AA Ron. Who's AA Ron? Oh, wait a minute. Oh my gosh, I'm not done shopping. Hey, Dave!
Yes, Orb, what is it?
Can I have an advance on my Christmas bonus?
You want 3 donuts?
Never mind, Dave. I hope you guys like the gift of laughter. Merry Christmas to all you. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. Who likes coffee? Anyone? Who wants a moldy donut? No one? Okay.
It's This Just In Is Comedy Club Show! Holiday Edition! With your very special guest stars, Emma Paxton, Tiffany Marcum, Shari Linick, Paul Kilmer, and your headliner, Desiree Walsh. With co-host Kristine Knowlton. And now, without further ado, the Master of Ceremonies, the original Elf on the Shelf. Please welcome Aaron! Yay! Yay! Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to y'all. Oh my gosh. Everybody, it's time for another This Just In Is Comedy Club show. And it's a holiday edition. We are close to Christmas and New Year, so this is a show for both their seasons, or both holidays. And we have a great show lined up for you, an hour's worth of fun. I love it all. We're going to have so much fun. We have amazing comics. They're going to do some Halloween, Christmas or holiday themed jokes. Halloween was a few months ago. That was a long time ago, and that was fun. But you could see that Santa Claus over here, you know what? I'm not weatherman. Santa Claus, he's a pyro. He's lit the house on fire. I don't know what the heck to do about this guy. And he didn't leave a darn gift. Okay? You know, it kind of reminds me of my family gift exchange. You guys do that? You guys do a family gift exchange? Yeah? Yeah. Oh, we did ours the other day. Yeah. So, I got a pair of used socks. What? My uncle got a piece of my mind. And you know what was sadder is that my dad thought it was funny to give a gag gift to my grandpa. And it was funny. He thought it was really funny, except grandpa's allergic to peanuts. Yeah, EpiPen, we had to go find that really quick. But you know what? I want to bring up my co-host for the night, the one, the only, Kristine Knowlton. Let's give it up for her. Yay!
Hello, it is so great to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for being my co-host and co-producer at the same time. She's going to be doing all the tech, but she's going to be in and out with me after every comedian, and we're going to have a blast tonight, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
And Kristine's got a special thing. Sometime during the show, we're going to be sharing that. So let's see what we can do with that, okay? But let's get to our first comedian, shall we? She comes from us from all the way from Rochester, New York. Please welcome Emma Paxton, everybody. Woo, 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 woo.
Hey everyone, nice to be here. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, whatever you celebrate. People always talk about like when you're supposed to listen to Christmas music, when's the right time, the day after Halloween, Thanksgiving, is it December 15th? But really the best time to start listening to Christmas music is December 19th.
Yeah.
I don't know, like those movies and stuff are always like, you make every day feel like it's Christmas, but in reality, like what? Disappointing? A letdown? But no, I used to make like a gingerbread house with my mom. We tried it once, but it was more like an abandoned building, you know, like ceilings caving in, zero shrubbery, just a house of lies. You know, it got so messed up that we had to resort to Elmer's glue instead of the edible paste.
Ooh.
Ridiculous. I don't know if you guys have heard, switching gears to other topics, but I don't know if you guys have heard this like Justin Bieber song "Lonely." Has anyone heard that?
Yes.
No. Oh, you have. Oh.
Okay, well, I'll tell you about it. So in this song, Justin Bieber decides to yodel. Now, I've been lonely before, but I've never been so lonely that I resort to yodeling. Like, if you start yodeling as a result of your depression, you need to go to the doctor immediately. And that's kind of how I feel about like TikTok dancing. Like, if you start seeing me do TikTok dancing, please send me to the ER. But I was thinking about like love languages and stuff. It's like, all the girls are always telling me like, my love language is gifts or, praise or whatever it is. Like, what is men's love language? Like, leave me alone? I think so. It reminds me that I've been, I think I've been manifesting, right? Like, manifesting is when you don't have to do anything, right? You just get that flimsy cardboard from like 8th grade and you slap a bunch of pictures on the wall and then you just sit there, right? And everything comes true.
Mm-hmm.
No. Yep. But I've been manifesting and I don't see them anywhere. Self-love is also a good thing. Very important to love yourself. It's great, but the only issue I have with loving myself is I just don't want to be the one to say it first. I'm too cool for that. Emotional cheating is a thing, but I feel like emotional cheating is the only type of cheating a guy would actually enjoy. Like, how'd your girlfriend cheat on you? She talks about her feelings with someone else. Like, oh my God, how do I get my girlfriend to cheat on me? I would hope she would cheat on me 7 days a week. Like, I would drive her to the motel to be cheated on.
Oh, jeez.
I would get a Hilton reward card just to have her cheat on me.
Oh.
I don't know if you guys have heard of like cryotherapy. Has anyone heard of that?
Mm-hmm.
I just thought that was something I did ages 12 to 24. I didn't know that like you could pay for it. Like, I did it for free. This is going to be kind of dark, but it gets dark early now, so it's appropriate. I feel like with like, I don't really understand funerals. Like, here's a bunch of nice stuff about you. I think I'll wait till you're dead for you to hear about it. That seems like the best time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you wouldn't want to hear a bunch of admiration, praise. Like, those are things people just don't want to hear when they're alive. Like, that's like sending someone a card, but you send it to their neighbor. It's like, tell the person now. The more you know.
Mm-hmm.
But stand-up comedians are really obnoxious, right? Like, stand-up comedians are essentially professional complainers. Like, you go up on stage, complain for an hour, you're a stand-up comedian. Make sure to act really superior, kind of like I'm doing right now. Talk about the most private areas of your life, the most private parts of your body in front of complete strangers. You're a stand-up comedian. Repeat things a lot.
Yeah.
You're a stand-up comedian. All right, that's all for me. Have a great night. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. All that stuff.
All right, let's give it up for Emma Paxton, everybody. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. And Emma, where can we find you on social media?
You can find me on Instagram at EMP_comedy_.
Sweet. Awesome. You doing any shows before Christmas or after Christmas, or you pretty much not?
I did one last Friday. Everything will be on my Instagram about upcoming shows.
Sweet. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I never thought about cryo that time. I just thought that was just a different time. Oh, thank you so much, Emma. That was amazing. Oh,
that was great. I mean, cryotherapy. I'm here packing boxes. I'm between crying at everything or just like burning everything.
You know, the holidays is always the most emotional time of the year. I don't know about you, but that's when you usually get in the biggest fights, isn't it? That's what I find.
It is.
It is. It's the biggest fights, you know, and then you go, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Can I have my Xbox back? And then, but anyway, let's skip all that. And let's get to our next comedian, shall we? Please welcome stage Tiffany Markham, everybody. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah.
Oh, how do we feel about ice and snow in the crowd? Anybody got an opinion about it?
Yuck. Yuck.
Yes. I'm kind of indifferent towards snow itself, but ice can go get wrecked because I can't even say it properly. Ice. Ice. We don't see eye to eye, we see face to face, and we avoid each other. The feeling is mutual. But you know, I grew up in the South, and we get all 4 seasons. Some are longer than others. But every winter from the mid to late 80s till about the time I got to high school, you could count on a blizzard every single December. Every year. My personal favorite, though, was the Oreo cheesecake one. They can bring that one back. Sure. I'm into that. And, you know, 1 foot of snow, you get out there and play in it. You can make it work. 2 feet of snow, we'll still make it work. 1993, it stopped being cute. 3.5 feet of snow.
Ouch.
And now I am a short woman. Okay. I'm only 5 feet tall now. Can you imagine little Tiffany in the 3.5 feet of snow, guys? And you're bundled up like the kid from A Christmas Story. I can't put my arms down. And so you're like out there in it, like I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you. I'm coming. All right. And then you fall. And you just lay there. You just stay down until somebody finds you. And then 20 minutes of that, and you're ready to come in and argue at the Nintendo. Did you guys get sleds for Christmas?
No.
Yeah?
No.
No? We had the classic wooden sleds. And we always irresponsibly gathered like 5 cousins onto it. Get hurt real good. Yeah. Oh yeah. Good times. The plastic ones got more and more popular as I was getting older, but we saved our pool toys from the summer and took a run and go down the hill. Yeah. And now I live extremely rural, guys. I don't know if you know. But we had to get really creative when we wanted to have some fun. So I've got some I have tested myself for quality assurance. The others, some alternative sled ideas for you guys, okay? First one is a lunch tray. Surprisingly aerodynamic. You would be surprised, guys. And now it's not saying a lot that it could fit me on there like this. Like it's not saying a lot. But I have a little leg room and you can hang on, but it's surprisingly aerodynamic. Be careful with that one. But my favorite idea though, guys, is the mattress. Yes. Genius, you get 4 of you. Take a run and go, but hang on, because it could get sketchy towards the end. It's sketchy. But okay, now, yeah. Are you even a Southern millennial if you have not slid off the hill in a black trash bag? Check yourself. So with all these snow days and everything like that, we just straight up missed months worth of school at a time. This is the dark ages, before the internet, before 2-hour delay, before all that. You just straight up missed it. Sorry about you. And they had to extend our school day. That sucked really bad. In middle school, they're like, we're going to make you come back a month earlier.
Oh.
And extend your school day by 2 hours.
Oh.
And then they threatened us with year-round school. That was not a great idea, but I think that I'm looking into it, but I think that that's why I'm still so bad at math, y'all. I'm looking into it. There's a connection there. But I believe that's my time, and I will send it back over to Ron and Kristine. Whoop, whoop.
Let's give it up for Tiffany Marcum, everybody. Oh my gosh. Yay. And Tiffany, where can we find you on social media?
I post art and stuff on Instagram. I'll put it in the chat.
Okay. Yeah, you can put it in the chat, but just kind of tell us over on the audio too.
Oh, sure. Abstract Tiffany.
Abstract Tiffany. Awesome.
Yes.
And do you have any other shows coming up?
I want to be on some New Year's Eve Zooms and stuff like that, or charitable stuff, but I do the meat slap every Tuesday.
All right. All right. That's awesome. Cool. That's a great thing to do. And thank you so much, Tiffany. She's out in Pilgrim, Kentucky. I don't even know where that is.
No,
I have no idea.
Can't find it on the map.
I did do a job. I did do a project out in Cannelton, Kentucky, and I still don't know where that's at either. I have no clue.
I'll have to look into it.
Yeah, just look into it. Just look for a big dam. That's all it was. And it's actually not a hydroelectric dam. It's just the word dam. We worked forever on that thing. It's just
I'm sure of that.
It generates a lot of power. That's what that does. But oh my gosh, I've never ridden down a snowbank on a mattress.
It's fun.
Well, see, my dad, we got so much snow one year, my dad built us a snow fort because our house disappeared, and we lived in that until the snow melted, and then that sucked. I kid, the house didn't disappear. The fort was actually warmer. Anyway.
Yes.
All right, you know what? Let's get to our next comedian, shall we? Coming to us from all the way from Boston, Massachusetts, the person who won Bombing Run, which is the game show I run, she was Joker Ace. Please welcome Shari Linick, everybody. Woo, 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 woo.
Thanks for letting me be here. This is so much fun. Happy holidays to all. This is the first time I'm actually doing this. I'm Jewish, and so I celebrate Hanukkah. And yeah, put the spit. So my grandmother, my dates usually say that. My grandmother, God bless her, she got me a Hanukkah gift. She's like, you do comedy, so I got you a nice gift I found on the internet, a microphone, because of safety. I said, oh, thank you, Bubby. This is the microphone.
That is awesome.
Something tells me Booby went to wish.com to buy it. It actually vibrates. I mean, flashes too, but because I have epilepsy, I can't show you, although it is kind of cool to watch me orgasm and tell a joke at the same time. So I am happy to be here. I mean, Christmas is fun, but my favorite holiday has to be Halloween, because you get to dress up, you get to just go out and eat candy and, just go to parties and all this fun stuff. But every year, this person comes to my door. He's got big ears, His hair is white. His eyes are red. And he looks like Ebenezer Scrooge, and he's got scurvy hands. And every year I hear, look on people, because he calls himself the landlord. Except he doesn't want candy.
No.
So you guys know what has 15 actors, 4 settings, 2 writers, and 1 plot?
No.
600 Hallmark movies.
Oh.
Just once I'd like it to be like a murder mystery. Throw in a twist there. Just be like, the ho 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 deserved it, or something like that. So I'm happy to be here. I'm used to doing comedy, during quarantine. It's been kind of interesting. Either way, live on stage or on Zoom, I'm not going to hear anyone laughing. So, gained so much weight during quarantine, and now that things are opening, I have no excuse. I'm like, yeah, it's the quarantine 15 everyone's talking about, but it's actually the quarantine 115. And people are like, so much weight, and I'm like, I know, tell me about it. Meanwhile, I've been fat since 2017.
Oh.
I like to tell people that I'm postpartum, and that they're like, oh, okay, but I don't have any children. During quarantine, I tried to make a living doing some being a phone sex operator. That didn't pan out because the battery kept dying. And I tried being a webcam girl, but then when guys tuned in and saw that I was not a 19-year-old college student named Bambi dressed as an elf, they sort of disconnected their accounts. This one guy, however, tunes in and he's like, hey, Shari. I'm like, yeah. He's like, I just want to say, I think you look great. You do look a little tight, so I'd like to, stretch you out a little bit.
Whoa.
Just look really tight from behind. I said, behind? I said, you haven't seen me, but keep talking. And there's this awkward pause, and he says, Shari, this is Lenny, your physical therapist.
Oh.
I tried calling, but I guess your phone's dead. Let's just say Monday's appointment was a little bit awkward. So yeah, the holidays, I get a little lonely. I'm trying to date around. I love the names of dating sites out there. You got what? Plenty of Fish, which I think you have to have plenty of criminal records to be on. Okay Cupid, which is not okay. Tinder, Bumble, Bagel Meets Locks or something like that. I used to be on J-Date until I discovered the guys on there are also Jewish. And the last good relationship I had, we had so much in common. We met online, both came from good families. However, we met on Ancestry.com. So it made the holidays a little awkward, but at the same time, my aunts and uncles were happy to see him again. So I didn't know that 23andMe was a genealogy site, because that's as young as I'll date. My favorite, I don't know if you guys have seen the ads for Farmers Only. Yeah, I'd be a real big hit on that, because I don't drive a tractor trailer. I go to sleep at 5 a.m. and the only crop I grow is marijuana. It's gonna make a great gift this year, though. You know, I make my edibles for the kids in my neighborhood in what I like to call my easy baked oven. Anyway, I recently did have a baby.
Woo!
Woo! Yes.
I'm just kidding. I would be breastfeeding and that child would starve to death. But if I did have a baby and I breastfed, this is what it would sound like. Anyway, that's my time. Guys, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever it is. Thank you so much, Aaron, for letting me be here. This was a blast.
All right, let's give it up for Shari Linick, everybody. Oh my gosh, she was so funny. And Shari, where can we find you on social media?
On Instagram, you can find me as Shari Antics. That's ShariAntics. Facebook, you can stalk me. It's Shari Linick. And I refuse to say if I don't have an account with TikTok that I may or may not have opened during quarantine. But should you look me up under Shari Antics, you might find me there too.
Sweet, yeah. I just got on TikTok too. You look up me, just my whole name, and I'll get to that later. But thank you so much, Shari. I'm also kind of scared. Where did that baby voice come from? I just want to know. That was amazing. You're good. That is so good.
Ventriloquy.
Ventriloquy. Do you just throw your voice out at other people once in a while to see what happens?
I will. Not so much that, but if I've gone like to the maternity wards, I will pass the front desk and be like,
"Oh, that's a riot!" I love to hang around you when you do that. That'd be so funny. But thank you so much, Shari. Oh my gosh. Kristine, you had something special you wanted to share, and we're just going to stop just putting on the comedians just one little bit. Kristine has a very special Christmas thing going on right now. She wants to share it with us all, and I hope we got everything. Yep, you should be able to share it. So, yep. Kristine, go ahead and share it.
And now for something completely different.
That is right.
Santa's balls are wrapped in the mistletoe. Looks like he encountered a hoe. Bows and stockings jump so high. I hope Santa doesn't come right in his eye. Merry Christmas, raise your balls.
Oh,
and that was it.
That was it. Oh my gosh.
Thank you. That was so much fun.
Oh, that was funny. She showed me that earlier, and I said, great. I do a parody song thing. I was going to have that done, but stay tuned into This Just In News on the YouTube channel. I have done parody songs before, and this year I got a set of 3 songs. It's going to be awesome. It'll also be on my TikTok as well. But let's get to our next comedian before he disappears, shall we? Because he has a way of vanishing, and I don't like to see him disappear. So let's give it up for our next comedian from Plainville, Connecticut, Paul Kilmer, everybody. Woo, woo, woo.
Thank you. Thank you for that. My name is Paul. I come from a place called Plainville, and we have a bowling alley, and that's all you need to know about me. There's a mattress in back of the bowling alley that homeless people like to make out on. That's where I'm doing the Zoom from.
Oh.
Anyway, enough about my personal problems. I'm a comedy magician, which means you're not going to like anything I do.
Oh.
I'm warning you up front. I start off really good and then it just kind of peters out.
Oh.
And that guy's not even here today.
Oh.
I wrote that by myself. Yeah, this set tonight is sponsored. It's sponsored by these cookies that I found at the dollar store.
Mm.
You may know these cookies from you storing all your sewing equipment in them. I'm pretty sure that they're not even cookies in them. I just think these are just sewing kits.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, hey, if you're on a fixed income and you want to let your family members know that you don't like them, go ahead and give this to them. You're welcome.
Oh.
So, a lot of people know me for being an hilarious comedian sometimes. My grandmother tells me I'm really good at comedy. She passed away. We talk on the Ouija board. Don't feel. It's okay. Don't worry.
Oh. Whew.
Hey, you said I could use any hard C's or R's, but I could be as dark as I want. You said you wanted an easy job tonight. Well, buddy, you're gonna get it because I never said I was funny.
Oh.
Yeah. So a lot of people don't realize that I'm actually I hold a world record in balloon twisting. It's from 1975.
Oh.
And you might not want to wiki that if you type it in. Anyway, I'm just going to show you that if sometimes you drop the balloon on the floor by accident, yeah, I told you guys that I was really fast at making balloons. I know, it's my best joke.
Oh.
I'm going to actually close out my set tonight by actually doing a little piece of sleight of hand. I normally do this to music, but I'm on a fixed income.
Nope.
So I just wish they would give me my AARP card now. I need it now. I need that discount on coffee now. That joke was from Ham. All right. I'm going to show you guys how to do a quick trick with a deck of cards so you two cannot be invited over for family functions later in life because they don't discuss that in the magic books. So where is it now? So, Aaron, you're going to help me with this.
Okay.
You're the only one who hasn't fallen asleep.
Oh. Okay.
Aaron, what you got to do is tell me when to stop whenever you want.
Stop.
Nice. We won't worry about the ones that just flew out of the deck. What happened is I'm going to show you that card.
Uh-huh.
It's not a big deal if I know what it is because I'm going to lose it into the deck anyway. I'm going to just shuffle it up like this. I'm actually not even going to touch the cards because I would hate for you to assume that I was cheating. God forbid a magician did any kind of sleight of hand. I'm going to show you how I can find your card without even touching the deck of cards.
Oh.
Because I'm going to cheat. I'm just not supposed to tell you when.
Okay.
I shuffled the cards and you're just going to have to take my word for it. But I'm not going to touch the cards. I'm not going to look at them. I'm going to stick my hand in the paper bag and pull your card out.
Okay.
This one's for you, Nana. All right, here I go. Okay. Was that your card, Aaron?
No.
Am I close?
Well, close. Yeah, close. It's close.
Okay, listen, I've never done this before, so we're gonna learn together.
Oh.
Comedians are bad because I can make people laugh with a paper bag.
Huh.
I might not have a vibrator, but I have a I'm gonna try again, Aaron, before I run out of time.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay, well, I could stay.
Yeah. You got 3 minutes.
Was that your card?
It's getting closer.
Well, that's bigger. Is it higher or lower?
Higher.
Is it bigger?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. I think I can help you there. Is it bigger?
Holy crap! I don't remember it that big.
Was that your card?
Yes, it was.
I know, it's crazy. It's not like you could buy that on Amazon. So I thought I should end my act with actual stand-up comedy.
Okay.
My favorite time of the year is the holidays because it's the only season where everybody's just angry for no reason. As soon as Thanksgiving's done, everybody just gets mean for no reason.
Yep.
And you can ask anybody from New England, as soon as Thanksgiving hits, we just all become just terrible people. Just terrible people. I told you I have a bowling alley in my town, so you know what kind of terrible, like if your car breaks down, we'll come and help, but we're gonna judge you as you drive it away. Why do you think Stephen King writes all of his books in New England? We're all monsters. Actual joke I wrote. But I will say this. My favorite part of any holiday is the food. That's not a joke. I'll come to your house and eat your food. You don't even have to pay me. Aaron brought up the fact that people get sad around the holidays, but I'm going to give you a little tip, and then I promise I'll go back into witness protection, and so Desiree could be better than me.
Oh.
I love you, Poe.
Oh, you know,
Oh.
okay. I love you too. Now it's weird.
Yes.
All right. Here's my little advice. If you were depressed before Christmas, you're probably going to be depressed during Christmas. Watch me on a show, I'm probably not going to make you feel any better, but that doesn't mean I'm a bad comedian. If you go to a comedy show and you're depressed, you're probably not going to laugh. That's not our fault. If you go to a comedy show and you watch all the great comedians that were on the show, you were probably not going to like it. But again, that doesn't reflect badly on our performance. I just want to throw that out there because people are hard on stand-up comedy, but I think it has more to do with the audience. And I'm here to tell all these new stand-up comedy people to just blame the audience. I should never give anybody advice. Don't listen to me. Well, anyway, I'm gonna give it back to your host. I'm gonna give it back to the guy. There's a guy who's the host. And I'm gonna give it back. And then there's the lady with the cat ears. And I think her name's Kristine.
Oh my gosh. Let's give it up for Paul Kilmer, everybody. Oh my gosh. So funny, Paul. Aaron. Aaron. Paul, where can we find you on social media?
You can find me at Paul Kilmer. But you know, if you got other things going on, I understand.
Oh, Paul, you sell yourself so short. And you said your shirt says, "I paused my game to be here." I appreciate you pausing your game to be here. You're a fantastic comedian and magician, and I love your whole set. So thank you so much, Paul, for being on, and you're so awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, what a fun guy he is.
I
I
love watching him do magic. It's so much fun.
Yeah, I like to know what kind of cards he's got that grows right in the bag. Because every time I always got those little sponge things. It took like 5 days to grow into the bowl.
Right?
You know,
I could tell you this. It involves a Cialis.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say you
Cialis.
must be putting something in that bag that makes them grow. Cialis, Viagra, everything is. Yep. Yeah. That's how you do it.
That makes sense. But now we are up to our headliner tonight. And she is an amazing comedian all the way from Toronto, Canada. Please welcome to the stage, Desiree Walsh, everybody. Yeah. All right.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. This is a great show. I am Canadian, that is right. There's really no joke there at this point. It's not even a humble brag. Because we are basically neck and neck with you guys for coronavirus problems. And let me tell you, like it judging people is fun, is what I'm saying. I really miss being on my high horse about the coronavirus and being Canadian. Whoever said don't judge people, I think it was Jesus, has never been on a Zoom on a soapbox, is what I'm saying. Because it is fun. It is fun. Yeah. I'm also disabled. I use a wheelchair. You just can't see it because of Zoom. I just didn't want anybody thinking I was doing like very specific, edgy material on disability and society as like an able-bodied white woman. I have noticed society treats the disabled different, and I have a hot take. No, it is my real life. And it's been going good. I actually really enjoy the quarantine. Mainly because none of you walkies touch me when I'm out anymore. Apparently in the before times I look like a shopping cart to you people that needs to be returned to Walmart ASAP. I also like it because I no longer have to hear your stories about your friends in wheelchairs when I'm at the grocery store. In the before times, it was just like, I'm really sorry to hear about your friend Mark, but I don't have any wheelchair basketball information. Also, it is midnight and I am buying 4 types of cheese in Garfield PJs. I am obviously high. Please leave me alone. I am not disabled, Google, unless you have acid. Before the pandemic, I was lucky enough to go on a date. Well, it wasn't so much of a date as it was a man sat down beside me in a Starbucks and asked if I had any wheelchair basketball information for his friend Mark. So we're going to call it a date. And myself and this man got to talking about disability and the media. Because apparently I don't like small talk. None of this has the weather. I told this man that I wish the media understood that people with disabilities did more than go to the bank and die. Yeah. Now I'm going to tell you where I work during the day when I'm not telling jokes over a computer screen. I work at a bank. I am the problem. I am a living stereotype. Yeah. For those of you who may not be aware, because I'm not sure what it's like in the US, but in Canada, banks have really good equity programs and they often hire a lot of disabled people, and we are heavily featured in their media campaigns. So The best jokes are the ones you have to explain. If you're not giving a 9-minute TED talk after every punchline, you're really doing it wrong. Don't ask any of the other comedians. I am right. And Paul is right. If the audience isn't laughing at jokes, just get mad at them.
Yeah.
Myself and Paul will be hosting a course after the new year called How to Be a Really Good Stand-Up Comic. Please sign up on Instagram. Yeah. I like working at the bank though. In the before times, like before COVID and before Omicron, that feels like a long time ago. We used to have holiday parties around Christmas because Christ has no place in the corporate world. And at these holiday parties, there used to be dancing. Remember that? Remember when we could dance with people? And just quickly, I'm going to show you how I dance. And I know what you're thinking. I bet that's so much better not on Zoom. And no, not really. You are not missing much, even on Zoom. It's a little cooler with some pit bull behind it, but not that much. But all the walkies I work with at the time were like, "Oh my God, that's amazing!" And I'm so amazing, in fact, that one of my oh shoot, I screwed this up. So forget that part. Like walkies, like get out, pet a dog. Because can you imagine if like an able-bodied man at a club did that, like with the wheelchair arms? The bouncer would be like, "Dude, are you okay? Yeah, get out, you're scaring people." But when I do it, oh my God, that's amazing. And I'm so amazing. In fact, my coworker offered to buy me a drink. See how much funnier that is with the preamble? Yeah, and I don't know his name because you only spend 8 hours with your coworkers. Why would I learn it? So we got our drinks and he said, "I think it's really cool. You can dance given the situation." And walkies, I just want to just a little PSA here. Like I know I'm disabled, and like so does everyone else who's disabled. So you can just say the word. Like we don't have to pretend like it's a secret. Like it's not like, "Oh my God, I'm in a wheelchair. What happened? Someone call my mom." But without missing a beat, I was just like, you know what? You are right. I am amazing. Pay bars suck. It's a wonder I can dance sober. Yes, thank you. That is the holiday portion of my set. That is the holiday portion of the jokes. I don't have a lot of Christmas material. I do have a joke about my birthday because I like it. So it was my birthday recently. Well, not really, but I like this joke, so we're gonna say it was. And one of my favorite things to do on my birthday, because I am a masochist, is think about what my parents had when they were my age. So my parents had 2 kids, which isn't all that impressive because I'm a twin, so they got like a 2-for-1 deal. But they did have like full-time jobs with benefits and a house and a car. And I am similar in that I do have a full-time job with benefits. I don't have a house. I have something that resembles a cardboard box underneath a highway overpass. If there's any Canadians in the audience, I live under the Gardner, if you're wondering. That's a highway in Toronto. And I don't have any children, but I do have a Keurig coffee machine. And I'm like, it's basically the same, more or less. Like I would be devastated if anything ever happened to that Keurig coffee machine. It's also very loud and noisy, not unlike a meat child. It's very messy, also like a meat child. I find myself thinking about it when I'm outside of the home and hoping to God it did at least 1 load of laundry while I was away. And just like a meat child, it never, ever has, not once. And it hasn't done the damn dishes once. Sorry, I hope damn isn't a swear word
Oh,
here.
that's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. So it's never done that. And I'm told by all of my friends and my parents who have kids, that Desiree, a Keurig is not the same as a baby. Please stop bringing it to the pool parties. It's weird. But I mean, who doesn't like a nice cup of coffee on a hot day, like 90 degrees? That's Fahrenheit, because if it was Celsius, you'd all be dead. Like 36 degrees Celsius, if you're wondering. But who doesn't really like a nice cup of coffee on those hot days? I would really say I am the hero of that pool party, bringing my Keurig, just killing it. And also, I will thank you to stop discriminating against me at the malls around the Christmas time. How come you can dress up your fur babies and take them to see Santa, but when I put a Barbie sweater on my Keurig, and take it to see Santa, I am wasting that poor man's time and need to leave the mall immediately, ma'am. It's not fair. Keurig parents are real parents. It's not fair. Not fair at all. I have no segue for this joke, so we're just gonna pivot. I was gonna meet my sister's boyfriend last week. It's her new boyfriend. They were going to go see a comedy show and then drop me off at a potluck. As a woman in a wheelchair, when I go to a potluck, I typically volunteer to take something like the napkins, because they fit in a purse. But this time I was like, no, I have a walkie coming to the potluck. I'm bringing a cake. And just before I continue this joke, my sister also can't walk because God has a sense of humor. So we're very excited she is dating a walkie, not in like an ableist way, but more in the way of she can finally buy a house because there's somebody to clean the eavesdrops. So we're pretty excited that we can also carry heavy things to potlucks now. But I was like, no, I'm bringing a walkie. I'm bringing a cake. It's going to be great. And then he got sick. So I brought my Keurig. Who doesn't like a nice cup of coffee on a hot day? Happy holidays. I've been Desiree Walsh. Thank you, Aaron.
All right, let's give it up for Desiree Walsh, everybody. Oh my gosh, so hilarious. And Desiree, where can we find you on social media?
On Instagram, it's desiree.lisa.walsh_, and it's all lowercase.
Sweet. And are you got any shows coming up between now and Christmas or New Year's?
Between now and Christmas, I don't think so, but I do have one after the new year in January. I believe it is January 11th. On Zoom. I just booked I think it is. Yeah, January 11th at 8 p.m. It's called Ada and Friends on Zoom.
Oh, well, that's sweet.
On January 11th.
This one will be up on the YouTube channel way before then, so please go check her out on that show. Let's give her a big round of applause. Oh my gosh, what a great show that was. And we have one more little holiday thing that Kristine wants to share with us before we sign off for the night. Kristine, go ahead and share it.
All right. It was the week before Christmas. Here we go. Money was short, times were hard. Here's your ducking Christmas card. It was the week before Christmas, and all through the house, everyone felt shitty, even the mouse. I'm at the whorehouse, and Dad smoking grass. I had just settled down for a nice piece of ass. Out on the lawn, I heard such a clatter. I sprang from my piece to see what was the matter. Out on the lawn, I saw a big dick. I knew in a minute it must be Saint Nick. He filled all our stockings with pretzels and beer and a big rubber dick for my brother the queer. He rose up the chimney with a thunderous fart That SOB blew the whole chimney apart. He
Oh.
cursed and he swore as he rode out of sight. Whiz on you all and have one hell of a night. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Oh my gosh. Oh, let's give it up for Kristine's little song. Oh, I'm not even going to sing my songs. I'm going to wait till I get the whole things all set up, but it will be on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much, Kristine. And let's give it up for all our comedians.
Yes.
Let's give it up for all our comedians tonight. Emma Paxton, Tiffany Marcum, Shari Linick, Paul Kilmer, and Desiree Walsh, and my co-host, co-producer, Kristine Knowlton. Let's give you all a big round of applause tonight. You guys were amazing. You knocked it out of the park. And that's been the show for tonight, guys. I want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and lose the beard and a Happy New Year. And we'll be back in the year 2022 and hope to gosh it ain't the zombie virus by then, right? So for me, Kristine, and everybody else, this has been an Oddly Funny production. Thank you.
This has been an Oddly Funny production.